Everybody by now has heard about the miracle weight loss drug Ozempic. And I have been on semaglutide, Wegovy, Ozempic, whatever you want to call it, for a couple of weeks now. And people are coming out with their horror stories, their horrible experiences, their scary experiences. And I have my own to share. And that's what I'll be doing today. This girl a mess, y'all. Hi. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you've been around here. I am Kendra. This is my channel, Kind Kendra Creates. This is where I share my life with you guys, and I do commentary on a variety of topics. And if you're interested in me talking about something, then send me that, please, and I would love to discuss it. And if this stuff sounds good to you, I want you to make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I'm going to get straight into it, you guys. So if you have not watched my channel, I have documented my Wegovy / Ozempic / semaglutide experience for the past couple of weeks now. And it has been very, I would say, uneventful. Before I was on Saxenda, that was pretty uneventful. I have been doing so-so, mainly because I've been having mental health issues. And just to preface this video is not to disparage the drug or tell people don't take it or anything of that nature. It is just to talk about my experience, my scary experience, and also, I guess, just forewarn people that this is a drug, and all drugs come with side effects. All drugs come with risks, and you have to weigh the risks of the drug against the benefits of the drug before you take it. And I would also say to make sure that you read the leaflet inside of your drug before you take it. Ask questions to your pharmacist when you go pick it up, and ask questions to the doctor that is prescribing it to you before they prescribe it to you. And I've done my homework. I've done all of those things. Like I said, was previously on Saxenda, so it's a different kind of GLP-1 drug. It was actually, came out like years and years before like Ozempic or whatever. So it's been on the market a bit longer. And then I switched over to Wegovy about 7-ish weeks ago. Yeah, so I'm here to tell my story. Okay, so last week, I was at home. I had worked all day long. I had come from the gym. And my schedule is I work all morning long. I get off work about 5. I come home. I get my son ready, I get myself ready, and we head off to the gym. So what I usually do is I don't have breakfast because I'm not hungry, but I do drink water and tea in the morning. And then I'll have my lunch, usually not at like 12, but usually more like towards 1 or 2. So a little bit later in the afternoon. I don't eat a lot. You really can't eat too much on these drugs. And then I come home, and sometimes I'm hungry, but I'll just drink water and go to the gym, and I'll eat when, I come home from the gym. And sometimes I'm not hungry. I don't remember if I was hungry that day or not, but I was just like, whatever, The good thing about the drug is that I do feel hunger. Some people say that they don't or whatever, but I do feel hunger. But it's not like a strong, nagging, oh my God, I'm so hungry, I could eat a house, And so that's the good thing about the drug. So I go to the gym, I come home, everything's all good. I'm winding down, getting ready to shower, getting ready to do this, getting ready to eat my dinner and all of that good stuff. And I remember it so vividly. I was in the hallway and I was going into my son's bedroom. I don't know what I was doing, just like, normal stuff around the house or whatever. And as I'm walking, I get really, really dizzy. And just to preface this, before I ever took any of the GLP-1 drugs, I had dizzy spells. Usually it's caused by hypoglycemia, which is also a side effect of these drugs, just meaning your blood sugar levels, they get low. And it's usually because you haven't eaten. Okay, so you could say it was caused by the drug, but it just might have been caused by just from me not eating. So I walk into the room and I'm just getting dizzy. And usually when I get dizzy, it'll just pass really, really quickly. So it's not a big deal for me. I got dizzy and I was just so dizzy, y'all. I was so dizzy. And I didn't have anything to I didn't have a chair or anything to sit down. Usually it just passes, so I don't have to even worry about that. I didn't have a chair to sit down. I didn't have anything to steady myself, and hit the floor. And my husband was somewhere in the house and he heard me fall to the floor. And maybe he thought it was my son. I don't know. But he runs in and I'm on the floor and I'm just kind of just laying there because I'm still whoa, wobbly, dizzy. And he's just like, oh my God, are you okay? He's screaming are you okay? Are you okay? Shaking me. And I'm like, yes, I'm okay. I think he was more scared than I was. And I guess because I'm used to the dizzy spells. And I was trying to also be not freak out because I didn't want him to freak out. And I'm just on the floor and I just hit the floor, y'all. I hit the floor. The way that I fell, I just kind of fell to my side and I hit the floor and I just was laying there and I was just still a little bit dizzy. And I was just oh my God. And I was yeah, I'm okay. And he was running to the kitchen, getting me some water. He was drink this. And I'm laughing about it now, but of course when it happened, I was not laughing. And I was just sitting there okay. And I'm drinking the water and he's what is wrong with you? And I was just kind of brushing it off because he super exaggerates about everything. So I was just I didn't eat. And he was well, you need to eat. And I was I am. So I say all that to say, make sure you eat. And if you are not hungry, at least drink a protein shake. Make sure you are properly hydrated. I know for sure that was not my issue because I drink water all day long when I'm at work. When I'm at the gym, I drink at least 2 full bottles of water because I'm at the gym for a long time. So I know that wasn't the issue. It could have been caused from me not eating, or it could have been a direct, side effect of the drug that dropped my blood sugar levels and made me dizzy and made me kind of just bloop, kind of pass out to the floor. Or the third thing is, if you take any other medications or any other drugs or even any other over-the-counter medications or herbal supplements or anything else, you need to be wary with that stuff too, because it can have side effects that you not know about or interact with the other drugs that you are taking. And one of the drugs that I take is Prestige. It is an antidepressant. And the side effect of that drug is also dizziness. So who knows what could have caused me to be dizzy and pass out or faint or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, fall out, whatever. Who knows what could have caused it? It could have been caused by a number of those things. But I say all that to say is that you need to know the side effects of any drugs that you take. You need to know that there are risks. And you have to weigh those risks with the benefits of the drug in conjunction with speaking with your medical professional team. And then they should also take an assessment of the other drugs that you do take. And if you do not feel comfortable continuing on drugs, you need to discontinue them. I still feel comfortable because that's my own personal threshold level of, I guess you could say, life functioning, I'm fine. I don't feel it's really a big deal for me. Now, Some people may feel differently about having dizzy spells or fainting or passing out or falling out or whatever. You may have an itty bitty baby that you have to take care of and you can't be passing out. I feel you. I have a crazy toddler. He's A-okay. I mean, it's just not a big deal for me. I feel pretty safe. I feel like that's not going to happen anymore because I'm going to make sure that I do eat. And even if it's just a little protein bar or an apple or something. So I kind of learned my lesson also. And I just wanted to just talk about my experience. I wanted to throw that out there. And I just want to say that everyone has their own unique experiences on this drug. Some people have a very easy go at things. I would say, generally speaking, I've had a very easy go. Some people cannot tolerate them at all. There are, like I said, several GLP-1 drugs on the market. So if the semaglutide does not work for you, you might want to try the liraglutide, which is the Saxenda for weight loss, or the Victoza for diabetes. And then there's also Mounjaro that is for diabetes. They're going to try to get it approved. They're in the process of getting it approved for weight loss. And they're hoping to have that approval by the end of the year here in the United States. But we'll see how that goes. And I pretty much think that's all that I had to say about my experience and about the drugs and everything. And I also wanted to say that these have been game changers for people who suffer from obesity. There was one video that I talked about how it has been seen as one of the most effective solutions for obesity. Obesity is a very complex disease, and obesity studies are continuously going on because people want to understand it and we want to find solutions for it because it can cause so many issues with the human body and it can decline the quality of one's life. And if you guys don't know, I was once 387 pounds and now I am less than 200 and the quality of my life has greatly improved and I want that for everyone. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you check and see if you're subscribed to my channel. I want you here every time I post a video. I also want you to continue to spread kindness in a world full of hate. I will see you on the next time. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.